Welcome to What to Check Before Buying.
A used smartwatch can look clean and still be a bad buy. The trouble usually shows up after the sale. The battery may be worn out. The watch may still be tied to someone else's account. The app or operating system may no longer work with your phone. A cellular model adds one more check because LTE service needs carrier support and the right phone plan, not just cellular hardware in the watch. Start with the battery. Smartwatch batteries are small, sealed inside the device, and used hard. A watch can turn on during a quick demo and still fail to last through a normal day. On Apple Watch, battery capacity can be checked in Settings under Battery and Battery Health. Apple Watch can also alert the user when battery capacity is significantly reduced, so service options can be checked. Runtime is only one part of the inspection. Samsung's trade-in conditions point to warning signs like a swollen battery that bends the screen or case. A watch that gets hot while charging is another warning sign. A battery that needs several charges in one day is also not good. Repair options are not the same across every brand, model, region, or warranty situation. Google says an out-of-warranty Pixel watch may qualify for a discounted replacement. A battery issue may not be handled as a simple, cheap battery swap. Next, check the account lock. A factory reset alone does not show that a smartwatch is ready for a new owner. Many watches can stay linked to the previous owner's account, phone, or anti-theft system. Apple tells owners to turn off activation lock before selling, giving away, or servicing an Apple Watch. Apple also says unpairing the watch from the paired iPhone removes activation lock. Erasing the watch by itself does not remove activation lock. The seller should unpair the watch in front of you. They should remove it from their account when needed. You should be able to begin setup on your own phone before payment. Samsung's trade-in terms also require anti-theft locks to be disabled before trade-in. That includes reactivation lock, Google Factory Reset Protection, and other anti-theft locking software. Phone compatibility is the next check. Used listings often make smartwatch setup sound simpler than it is. Apple publishes a compatibility table for Apple Watch models, iPhones, iOS versions, and watchOS versions. Apple lists Apple Watch Series 4 and Series 5 as running up to watchOS 10.6.1. Wear OS can also be model-specific. Google says watches running Wear OS 3 do not work with the older Wear OS app. Google also says setup steps can vary by manufacturer, device, and software version. A used Wear OS watch may need a brand app. It may need a newer Android phone. It may also need a different setup process than the seller used years ago. Cellular watches need an extra check before you pay more for LTE. A watch listed as cellular still has to work with your carrier, phone, and plan. Samsung says LTE activation requires an LTE Samsung watch. It also requires a compatible Android phone. Setup needs Wi-Fi or mobile data. The carrier plan must come from AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon, and match the plan for your phone. Walk away when the seller cannot unpair the watch from the original phone or remove it from the original account. Walk away when battery health is low, unavailable, or the charge drops quickly during a short test. A bulging case, lifting screen, cracked back sensor area, unusual heat, or poor seal condition should stop the sale. Be careful with any cellular listing where the seller cannot give the model number, IMEI where used, or carrier details. Skip the watch when your phone cannot install the required companion app or meet the current operating system requirements. Before buying, confirm the model, size, GPS or LTE version, and region. Check battery health. Ask the seller how long the watch lasts on a normal day. Watch the seller unpair it from their phone and account. Begin setup on your own phone before payment whenever possible. Check the latest compatible operating system version. Confirm that the apps you need still install. For LTE models, check carrier support, eSIM or IMEI status, and monthly line fees before paying extra. Inspect the charger, back glass, sensors, buttons, microphone, speaker, and seal condition. A used smartwatch is usually worth buying only when it can pair, update, hold a charge, and transfer cleanly to your account. The better deal has a healthy battery, no account lock, verified app support, and a seller willing to show setup before the sale.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.